It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visiting team and our home team. With my partner, Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on EA Sports. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Here's a first down for their running back. Into space. Still going. And he will go all the way. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Visitors, nothing.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Come on, set, ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's Evans. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
A gain of 27 on the play. And a first down.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. It's complete to Evans. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd catch of the drive, this one good for 15 and a first down.
Ready, set,
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
set. Black 40. Hut.
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. It is brought in the end zone.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and You find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession. And they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? Set up.
They'll begin here on the ground. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He's going to be a little short of the first down there. He's up to the 45-yard line.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
Ready, go.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. A gain there of 11. And that will be a first down.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. All resting on the 9. First down and goal.
Set up. Cowboy 80. Let go.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
19 tight. Go.
He'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That's going to be incomplete, and it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. That one is good. And his guys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. It's a 3-point game here early on. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
Ready. Black Ultra 33. Yellow. Ready.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That's good for 27 and a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
And that one's shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Ready, set.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, yep, ready.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
Black 40. Cut.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, that's the one thing they couldn't have there, the sack. And might take them out of field goal range.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Look it up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for and taken successfully. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Travis Stark on the ground, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Hold the ready.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
Down and 13.
Get it. Back to 60.
He'll drop to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 44-yard line.
Black shot. Come on, set. Blue 32.
We'll put a man in motion to the right.
Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
43-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And
33.
when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
Just not a lot of plays on that call sheet for the offensive coordinator for 3rd and a mile. So that's a huge sack there that they took on 2nd down. And barring something dramatic happening here, it might have just killed any chance of extending this drive.
Now, faking the give. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
28-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco East. Ready.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Taken down and sacked.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
Here we go, set. Hot 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready,
Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return.
Trouble 38. Ready?
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. Here's the punter now, as he's on here to punt this one away. That's fielded at about the 18. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Oh, a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass you say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Deputy.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down at the 37.
16 yards.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Cowboy 80.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolf.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4. Points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Ready, red, hut.
Off the play pick. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they will finally run him down. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
And a first down.
Blaster, 6. Here, ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
And the work is close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
May not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They get 18 on that one. That's enough for a first down.
Let's go now. Ready?
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Quick throw, taken in, and he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
It's a gain of 3, which brings up third and 6.
We'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing third and 6.
Yellow, 22. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get it underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
Ready.
Now a run on first down. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Hold it straight.
He'll try again here. Second and 10.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cowboy.
This one complete right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 12 yards on that pass, and that will be a first down.
19, 18, Rattler, 18. You're not. Let go.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 43 yards. They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's first and goal.
Here we go. Hawk.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And he's in! is good. And his guys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Visitors, 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
Ready.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Ready.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. If you do know, it'll be 3rd down.
Red. Set. Ready. 10 black. Set.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready. Liking, ready.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive linemen out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
He's got room to roll. And we brought it down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter.
A gain of 12.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Shot. Unlock line. 70 line.
Big play to begin this 4th quarter. A run on 3rd down. And it looks like he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Yes, he does. 1st and goal coming up.
At the 8-yard line.
Red. Bronco. Go.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken just shy of the goal line. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
short throw there, pulled in by Evans. It was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
He'll go back to Evans. He's got another one. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Here we go. 52 blue. Cut.
They'll look to throw again. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he will score. Game on. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Now, here comes a return from the 9. He's to midfield. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 88 yards. It is a touchdown. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
This placed in the back of the landing zone. He'll return it from the 1. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Blue. Let's go now. Blue striker.
Slot man in motion right. They'll look to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. That one good for 26 yards.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 4. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That's going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2.
From the 43, here's second and 8.
Tag. 77 Wolf.
Back to throw. This one into the hands of Beckham. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A gain of 4. Brings up third and 3.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's in. Greg, that's one of those those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Point after, coming up here. The kick is good, and his guys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Real green. Let's go. Strike two.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
So at this point in the game, Mike, offensively, I think for the offensive coordinator and the quarterback and everyone, they're just trying to build on something. Can you generate an explosive play? Can you bring just a little bit of energy to the huddle and to the sideline? Because throughout most of this game, not a whole lot's gone right.
And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. He'll drop the throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24. Here's first and 10.
52 blue.
Slot man in motion right. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Here's a run going left. A nice job, able to dance away and get forward for a pickup of the half dozen.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Ready. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Cut up. Let's go.
They'll stay on the ground. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
It's a loss of 1.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out. and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done. 3rd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the season sweep on the road later in the season. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.